Welcome friends. Today's video we are going to see throw and throws keyword in Java. Let's understand what is throw and throw is. So throw and throw are the keyword related to exception handling, which we can mostly use in exception handling. They are used to manage and propagate exception in our application. So here is the syntax for throws. Throw new exception type, and we need to mention error message. This is for throw, and for throws we can see return type. We can use it at method level, and throw we can use when we want explicitly throw the exception. So what is the syntax for this throws? A return type, method name, throws, exception type 1, exception type 2, and method body. Means we can mention multiple exception type here on the method levels. Let's understand with one of the example. Here I have created a try and catch. Mostly we can use it in exception. So try is to where we can write our code, which is means a risky code, which will can throw exception. So I have created one method here, check age, and I am catching exception in our catch block. So let's call this method, create this method check age. Here I am creating method public void check age method, and I will pass int as a age in the param. Int age. Then inside this method, I will create one condition if age is less than 18. We will throw new exception. For that, I am using throw illegal argument exception. So here I am passing message. The age must be above 18. 18. So and here illegal argument exception I have used, but we can create our own exception as well. For that I have created one separate video on our channel, so you can go and watch that. We need to mention this as new, and we will print again here is message. If it is valid, we'll print message system.out.println age is valid. Let's run this program. Where is the error? Check error here. A non-static method age cannot be referenced from static context. Okay. So what it is saying? A non-static method cannot be context from static. Means we are using this inside. So we need to use this method as a static. So if we want to call a non-static method, we need to create object creation is necessary. So and we can call static method directly because that don't need to create objects. Let's run this program and we will see. Now we are passing here 15, age is 15, so it should give us exception like illegal argument exception. It should throw. Okay, here I have created another example for let's comment out this first for throws. Let's rerun our program, first program. So here if you see, we got this exception, age must be above 18. So if you want to know how we can handle this custom exception, like suppose anything product not found or any book not found in from the database, for that I have created on another video on channel. Please go and watch. Just search exception handling in Java by then you will get that, or you can directly go on channel. Let's understand another like throws. What is throws? So throws is also a keyword used in method signature to declare that the method might throw one or more exception. So it is let's understand this with an example. Here I have created one example, throws example. We will uncomment this and we will create this method which is read file is the we will call this method read file. Let's create this method public static void static, as we need to call this from our static context. Public static void, we can use static public void or public static void, order doesn't matter. So read file, why it is not taking? Let's check outside read file. Okay, it is, we need to create it outside our loops so we can access that read file, and then we will use file name and we will throw one exception, IO exception, string file name, and it is throwing IO exception. And inside this method, we will throw new IO exception, file not found, and we will pass file name. Throws IO exception, file not found. And we will pass as a file name. New, here new way to mention. This is inside method we can use throw, and at the method level we need to use throws. This is the use case, main use cases. Here you can understand. We are using inside method throw and outside method that will be called, and this exception will be called by calling method. Here a read file which is quoting this exception, IO exception. Let's rerun this program and we will see the output. So here we got file not found exception, which is non-existing file not caught exception. Here e dot get message, this file doesn't exist, so we get the exception. This is caught in this catch block. Let's understand key difference in this. What is the key difference in throw and throws? Throw used to actually throw an instance of exception, means we can throw instance of the exception, and throws used to declare that the method can throw exception, informing the caller of the method about the potential exception. Means we can delegate exception to the caller method, like there may be a exception will get, and in that case we can use throws. Then position throw used within method body to throw an exception. Just we have seen, we have used this within method. Throw we have used within method this read file method, and the throws we have used in the method signature to declare possible exception that might be thrown by the method. So here we have declared that it is possible exception might be thrown by this method. So we can, or we use at method level throws IO exception, and inside method we can use throw. That is the big difference in this throw and throws. And in exception handling indicates where exception is generated. So throw. Here for this I have created a video on exception handling. You can go and watch on channel. So you will understand how we can throw and how we can caught a global exception handler is there. Custom exception I have created, how we can create type, class name, and how we can propagate error message to the users. These are details is there in exception handling videos. Then throws indicate that exception method might generate and need to be handled by the caller. So we can, this is the responsibility of caller that need to be handled. So all the work we have to do only, but that we need to mention and on the specific where the exception we need to identify where exception will be generated, and then only we can handle proper exception handling in Java. So summary of this, use throw to explicitly throw an exception. Use throw to declare that method can throw exception, indicating that the caller must handle them and propagate those exceptions. And proper use of throw and throws to improve robustness and readability of our code by clearly defining error handling contract of the methods. Means if we properly handle exception, then user can understand like what's happening in our application where he is getting error. Like sometimes a user gets server down or something that we need to handle, like file not found, like product not found. These are the exception. We should give proper message to the end user. That is the goal about this exception handling in Java. So thanks for watching this video, guys. If you like the content of the video, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to like the videos. Thanks.